Good morning everybody, we are from Group 5. Today we are going to presenting our project. I'm Chen Zhou, this is Kevin, and she is Farah. Our project name is SAW. So this is our content page. We are going to presenting firstly the business introduction, next the micro environmental forces, followed by the industry analysis and the market research, competitors analysis, government regulations, ethical practice, and lastly, conclusion. First, let me do a business introduction. This is our product, SAW, so it stands for Seat Adjustable Wheelchair. So our target audience is Singaporeans whose age is above 65 and who are physically disabled require a wheelchair to move about. So this is our product ideation. For this, the wheelchair users will be able to move about without obstacles. The base of the seat will lift up, followed by flattening of armrest. Lifting action will be achieved by using a cadre. One side of the armrest can rest on the bed to support the structure. The bar on the armrest allows the users to support themselves. Okay, now I'm going to explain about the micro-environmental forces. There are three effects which our group has reviewed, which can be consistent for our seat adjustable wheelchair. First is ego. Law passes which will affect the wheelchair sizing and safety. This is actually a negative effect. As with the law passes by the government, special measurements and guidelines must be consistent when designing the wheelchair. So what happens if this limits the range of ideas can be possible. Second one is demographic. Population of Singapore and the current market situation. As from this graph, you can see passing the 10 years, the elderly who above 65, the number actually get more and more. So this is positive effect. As it shows the trend of elderly increasing, this will increase the market size for our project, making it become more relevant. The last is global. The wheelchair is one of the most commonly used assistive devices in the world. It says by WHO 2010. This is good effect as it shows the number of wheelchair users in the world. This will increase our wheelchair market. Now I will pass to Farah to explain more.
As we mentioned earlier, Singapore specifically is facing an aging population. So this can be proven by the graph provided by the National Population and Gender Division. Okay, so as Singapore's population is aging, we do expect our market to be bigger with time to come. Okay. Besides focusing on Singapore, this trend also can be seen globally as given by WHO. About 10% of the whole population are wheelchair users. So again, this is given in 2010. So in the time to come, we do expect the number to be bigger and bigger. So our market, there will be market for us. Okay. Initially, we do expect us to have very little sales. So we have about five units sold. Okay, but as we get more recognized in the industry and as our market grows bigger as well, we do expect our sales to increase as time goes by. Okay. For our market, learning about our market, okay, our customers, they do receive subsidy from various organizations, and we are focusing more for Singaporean customers. They receive subsidy like for those who are low income, example. we do face competition, so like our projected sale is shown as smooth going, but we do expect to face competition because alternative to wheelchairs, our customers also will opt for motorized scooters and crutches. These are some of the companies which are potential competitors. Okay, their products of wheelchair specifically, they range from about $270 to a few $1,000s. This is before subsidy. Okay, users are they can get subsidy up to almost 100%. Okay, also if our product is not well recognized in the market, we do expect there's potentially other bigger companies stealing our idea. So we need to ensure that we patent our idea and get it recognized. Okay. To better understand our users, we interviewed some potential users as well as their caregivers, particularly in these areas. Okay. We carried our interviews face to face, so it's more closer to the users. Okay. And we directly asked the users and the caregivers. So when we carry out this survey, we had a goal of understanding, we want to understand what our users are looking for when they are buying their wheelchairs. Also, we need to understand how much they expect their wheelchairs to be, how much they are willing to pay, how much they are able to pay, and then how much subsidy they receive as well. And also, we also want to gather feedback whether our product design is of their interest or else we won't have any customers. Okay, so our wheelchairs, as you can, no, not our wheelchairs, our respondents, as you can see, they are mostly, you have used the wheelchair for a few years, so we do expect, we imply that they know what they're talking about. Okay, so these are some of the things that they look for in a wheelchair. And you can see most of it is that they need their wheelchair to be stable, durable, and also it needs to be affordable for them, not too expensive within their price range. Okay, and then they look for comfort as well. Okay. And majority of our users will be able to receive subsidy, but they are only able to receive subsidy for the first time. That's why you can see that there's also a large proportion of them who will not receive subsidy. And this is a rough gauge of how much our customers are willing to pay. So it's roughly around $500 to $1,000. Okay, so from us, besides interviewing our potential users, we also interviewed wheelchair technicians because they have an idea of how a wheelchair works and the design of it. So as we explained our design to him, he emphasized to us that firstly, safety of the users come first. Also, we need to think about repairing costs, like who will provide the repairing services to them. And then also parts. We have to make sure that we use standard parts so that our parts are available everywhere so they can repair at any time. And also, because our wheelchair is manually, the seat is manually elevated strength, he suggested to use motorized function because our elderly may not be so strong anymore. Okay, so what have we learned from this survey is that our market size will grow, okay, and we'll have a larger demand for our wheelchairs. So there's a possibility that we can succeed in this industry, okay. And wheelchairs wise, we will target to be as cheap as possible, maybe about 200, 500 around there. Okay, and since not everybody will receive subsidy or they can only receive subsidy once, we need to make sure that our price is affordable without subsidy especially. Okay, our design, we have to focus on the comfort, durability, okay, and also make sure that people with no strength, limited strength can use our wheelchair as well. Okay. Home service is referring to repairing service, and then delivery, such that delivery as well. So our wheelchairs, we have to provide repair services because wheelchair lasts usually about 5 years, so it needs to be 5 years or maybe even shorter, depends on how you use it. So yeah. repair service. So we need to make sure there's repair service, and then like if we can deliver our product straight to the house would be good as well. So and then have our repair parts available for them. Okay, I'll pass on to Kevin.
Okay, so for now, I will be talking about the government regulations and ethical practices that the country has. So in Singapore, is that we have to have there's only 3 licenses when you want to deal with medical devices. Firstly, is the manufacturing license. Second, the importer's license, and lastly, the wholesale license. For us, what we need to actually have is only the manufacturing license, because as you can see that a licensed local manufacturer does not require the other licenses, but instead they only require for you to get the manufacturing licenses to sell in Singapore. Okay, so because of it, we are actually a secondary assembly company. So we actually just need the ISO 13485, the certification to actually apply to our wheelchair so that you can sell it. So what is this ISO about? Okay, so this ISO about is actually the quality management, okay, for the manufacturing to prove the ability to provide the medical devices and related services. So this is actually a medical standard. There's another license that is the GDP MDS, but we do not require it because we are secondary assembly. Okay, so for now I will be talking about the government regulations and ethical practices practiced in Singapore. So in Singapore there are 3 licenses that we need to deal with. First is the manufacturing licenses, second the importer's license, and the wholesale license. So the manufacturing license is anybody who manufactures medical devices in Singapore. The importer's license is anyone who imports medical devices into Singapore. And the wholesale license is anyone who supplies medical devices by wholesale, including export in Singapore. So as you know, as you heard earlier, is that all these are actually only in Singapore. So for us, what we're looking for is actually the medical manufacturing license. So because we do not plan to export it overseas yet, so we only need the first license. But further on, maybe we'll be looking into the wholesale license, and maybe we may want to get importer's license to get other parts from around the world. Okay, so we our company now is actually considered as a secondary assembly company. So we are actually looking into getting the ISO 13485 certification. So this is actually a quality management system implemented around the world. So with this, it actually helps to prove the ability of our wheelchair and that it's actually safe. So for us is that we do not need the GDP MDS because we are secondary assembly, so it's not really necessary to have, but it's good to have. It's another thing. So we only, as I explained earlier, we only need the manufacturing license, and we do not need a wholesale license or any type of license. But product registration, of course, there's a registration fee, but then that is the only fee that we need to look into. So in conclusion, from whatever you have said, is that the saw is actually a feasible and novel idea. Okay, the concept is something which people have thought on how to do, but it does not exist in the market, at least not yet, because it haven't come out yet. So as such, the product is able to enter the market without much competition, and at least for the first 2 years of releasing the product, we expect actually to have a very large growth. Okay, so this, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.